What's up guys, Dapper here, and we're back with another video. Today I have something cool to show you. I do want to apologize, however, I haven't been posting in a while, and it's because I've been working on a project almost day and night, at least 8 hours a day, and some things have happened. I lost a few days of work, so I've ended up, after each day of making the ship, I would upload it to the workshop privately, of course, so that, you know, if this happens again, which hopefully it won't, I can get my progress back. So I lost 2 days of work on this. I had to restart this whole ship over. I actually ended up uninstalling the game and reinstalling it. Hopefully that fixes all the issues. You know, it's probably my fault because I really have been pushing the game to its limits. That's kind of what happens, I assume, when you just start hurling stuff into space, you know? So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm gonna try to keep this world as clean as possible. But yeah, so what I have to show you today is a sequence logic setup. So you can set up your, say you need to have something happen in order. So like it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it needs to do it in reverse with the same timing. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have a setup here that's really easy to do, and I want to show it off. You can do it infinitely, and it just works. It works really well. So basically what I have here on this ship, which is all covered up, so what happens is when I push the button here, what's going to happen is the ramp is going to pull itself in and shut the door and put everything away. And it all has to happen in a specific order, so that way nothing like clips or hits each other. I'm just going to go ahead and push the button so I can show you. And there it goes. And that's it. We'll do it in reverse here. So I want to show you guys how you can do this yourself. That way you can make your builds cooler. So anyway, what's happening here is that I have 2 lines of timer blocks set up. And I have this set up so that you can see what's happening. Actually, I should put another button here. So basically when I push this, you can see each line is happening sequentially. So I basically have an on mode where it goes left, and then I have an off mode which will bring it right. And we can go ahead and actually build one out here, so maybe it'd be easier to explain what's happening here. So you can do this infinitely. Here's my little janky test station. So basically I have this already pre-set up. So all you're gonna need is some AND blocks. Go ahead and put those down there. And I'm going to set this one up a little different so it's easier to see. So we'll do a row here and a row here. And then we'll do another row of timer blocks here and here. Hopefully this is easier to see what's going on. So I like to do the top all NOR gates. And then the bottom all ORs. Alright, so those are all ORs now. So this is going to be our basically switch that makes everything happen. So we're going to put this to both AND gates here, and we'll do the off position first. So basically in the off position, we will link all of these switches to the NOR gates. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the ORs to the switches. Actually, let's do the on set of it first. So when we want to turn this on, basically we're going to take all these NOR gates and we're going to do it to the first AND block. So now what's happening here is that it sees all the switches are off, and it's also seeing that you're doing a direct input, or you're trying to initialize the sequence. So when that happens, we want this AND to go to the first timer block here. So we're gonna have it go to the left and then back to the right. You could do this either way. If you wanted to do this over here, that's fine. But for this, we're gonna do to the left and to the right. So you do the first timer block, and then you bring that up to the OR gate, which will flip the switch. And then from this timer block, you're gonna go to the next one, and so on and so forth. You're gonna do the same thing all the way down. So we'll link all these just like that. And now let's set up our timings. Let's do this. Let's do each one at like 1 second. That'll be pretty easy to see. And then I'm going to take my switches here and I'm going to connect into the buttons here. I don't know why, I just feel like the lights on the buttons are visually better. Plus you can hear it as it goes off a little bit better. Alright, so let's go ahead and test it out, what we have right here. So there we go, each one is turning on after 1 second. And now we need to tell it, when you push this button again, you need to turn them off in order. So we're going to do that with the top timer blocks here. So I'm going to set all of these to 1 second as well. And you can change these timings however you want. If you need it to close at a certain time, a little bit slower than the bottom. Generally, if you want it to be the exact same as the on sequence versus the off, all these timers will be the exact same. So if you have 3 seconds here, this one should be 3 seconds. If you want that stage to happen that way. Okay, so where was I? All right, so we're gonna do the off position. So this is our off block. So we want our off block to initiate when all of these are on. So I'm gonna take all of these switches and I'm gonna bring them to this AND gate here. And then I'm gonna bring it to this timer because we want this stage to turn off first. So it's the opposite. So this will be that one will be this one. Now we're gonna tell this timer to go to the ORs. And then all we have to do here is link these up in reverse. And that's it. So now when we push this button, they should all turn off sequentially. So yeah, guys, if you want to do this on your own, it's pretty cool. You can have as many stages as you want happen in front and reverse order. Also, a few things to note. If you want to have multiple buttons to set up the sequence, all you have to do, this is going to run by itself until I hook this up. All you have to do is put an OR gate instead of the switch, put them to both ANDs, and then put all 3 buttons to that. So we'll go ahead and reset that. Now all 3 of these buttons should work. Same thing with sequencers. If say you have a rotor and you only want it to turn like 30 degrees, all you have to do is throw a sequencer on whatever stage you want, and then you'll hook the button up to that sequence, and then from the sequence we'll go to whatever you're trying to control. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully I can get this ship done soon. I'm 4 days into it now, and you know, hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. I'm not actually going to have all this mess here. I'm going to hide it somewhere in the ship. And like I said, I would love to show it to you, but I want it to be a surprise. I mean, you can get a little glimpse of it there. Maybe that's not so good. But I'm going to try to get more content out to you guys. I got a few more things on this build that I want to show off, but not all of it's finished. I actually have one of these set up on the side of the ship over there because there's another entrance for you know, foot traffic. This is more meant for some kind of cargo. I'm probably going to be building some kind of hover bike or something to have in this ship, because I have a mag lock in here which will hopefully hold it in place while we're flying around, and then when we land on a planet, we'll be able to take this off and ride it out and explore the planet. So yeah, hopefully I can get this done soon and out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do use one of these setups in one of your builds, definitely let me know. And I did get a Twitter. So if any of you want to follow me on there, shout me out on there. If you use the build, definitely do so. Or let me know in the comments below if this was helpful. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.